An arrest warrant for a woman who accused Emmett Till found nearly 70 years later in a court basement. Hi guys, I'm Lady T and welcome back to my channel. A team searching a Mississippi courthouse basement for evidence about the lynching of a black teenager, Emmett Till, have found the unserved warrant charging a white woman in the 1955 kidnapping, and relatives of the victim want authorities to finally arrest her nearly 70 years later. A warrant for the arrest of Carolyn Bryant Donham, identified as Mrs. Roy Bryant on the document, was discovered last week by searchers inside a file folder that had been placed in the box, Lefferts County Circuit Clerk Emmett Till said on Wednesday. Documents are kept inside boxes by decade, he said, but there was nothing else to indicate where the warrant, dated August 29, 1955, might have been. They narrowed it down to the 50s and 60s and got lucky, said Stockstill, who certified the warrant as genuine. Their search group included members of Emmett Till Legacy Foundation and two Till's relatives, cousin Deborah Watts, head of the foundation, and her daughter Terry Watts. Relatives want authorities to use the warrant to arrest Donham, who at the time of the slaying was married to one of the two white men, tried and acquitted just weeks after Till was abducted from his relative's home, killed and dumped into a river. Serve it and charge her, Terry Watts said. Keith Beauchamp, whose documentary The Untold Story of Emmett Louis Till preceded a renewed Justice Department probe that ended without charges in 2007, was also part of the search. He said there was enough new evidence to prosecute Donham. Donham set off a case in August 1955 by accusing the 14-year-old Till of making improper advances at the family store in Money, Mississippi. A cousin of Till, who was there, have said that Mrs. Brown walked past them and Emmett whistled. He whistled in the store to clear his stutter, to say bubblegum. That time the whistle was a wolf whistle. During that time, whistling at a white woman was an act that flew in the faces of Mississippi racist social codes of the era. Evidence indicate a woman, possibly Donham, identified Till to the men who later killed him. The arrest warrant against Donham was publicized at the time, but the Lefferts County Sheriff told reporters he did not want to bother the woman since she had two young children to care for. Now in her 80s and most recently living in North Carolina, Donham have not commented publicly on calls for her prosecution, but Terry Watts said the Till family believe that the warrant accusing Donham of kidnapping amounts to new evidence. This is what the state of Mississippi needs to go ahead, she said. If a 101-year-old Nazi camp guard can be sentenced to 5 years for a crime he committed 40 plus years ago, then this hag can get charged too. You don't want to be bothered and arrest her because she got kids. Well, Mrs. Till had a 14-year-old son that her husband and brother-in-law killed due to her allegations. Let that old ass spend the rest of her days rotting in jail cell so this boy can get justice and his mama's soul can rest. She got to experience living the good life with her children and grandchildren. Mrs. Till didn't get that opportunity because, again, you and those devils took it away from her. How on earth could she have even lived with herself all these years knowing that her actions caused that boy his life? She has no regret. I'm very certain. One thing I would say about Emmett Till family, they sure ain't going to give up without a fight. It's going to be a very interesting to see what happens with this new development. And all I got to say is lock that bitch up. And this angel needs justice. Alright guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's continue the conversation down below in the comments. Make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'm Lady T. I'll catch you the next time. Be blessed. Bye.